What's up, YouTube? We are back with another video. Number one, before I begin, let's give God thanks. So, you know what I'm saying? Remember, God is the reason you have a breath in your lungs, you got a roof over your head, food on your table, clothes on your back. All of it. God is the reason. Give God thanks. Even when you're in your bad seasons, whether you're going through something good or bad, give God thanks. When you're going through something good, give God thanks. When you're going through something bad, give God thanks. And especially if you're going through something bad, never forget that God is using that to mold you. So if you're going through something, you feel like you're never gonna get out of it, don't think like that. Shift the mindset to God is preparing you. God is trying to prepare you to walk in greatness, but you have to decide every day to do that. But in today's video, I really didn't know what I wanted to talk about today. So in today's video, I just wanted to read a page from Letters to Young Black Men for you know what I'm saying, any young black man that may come across this video and let this serve as motivation. And we'll start off with letter one, you know what I'm saying? And so the main thing, letter one. Dear young black man, I am writing this letter from Hamden, Connecticut. I trust that you are doing well in these days. Recently, I was speaking at a church in Orlando, Florida, and I saw a sign on the front of the pulpit that read, "The main thing is to keep the main thing." In this, my first letter to you, I would like to speak to you about the most important aspect of your life, your spiritual life. The main thing now, you may not now think that your spiritual life is the most important part of your life, but trust me, it is. The longer you live on planet Earth, the more you realize that life is more about the inner man rather than the outer man. For you see, you are not a body with the spirit, rather you are a spirit with a body. If your physical body would fall away, you would still exist. Jesus said, "Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God." Matthew chapter 4, verse 4. I realize that talking about things spiritually is not popular these days, and it may not be what you wish to talk about at this time. I recall when I was a child and got sick with what they call the whooping cough or some type of cold or flu. My dear grandmother, Beeman, or my great-grandmother, Breadlove, would give me something that I didn't like but needed. It was called castor oil. Dear young black man, you may not like all that I am talking with you about, or you may not be interested in what I am talking with you about. But being that I have gone the way that you are going, I can say firmly and lovingly that you need it. Before we talk about these things that may seemingly be of more interest to you, we must put the horse before the cart. We must put first things first. Your spiritual life, your relationship with God should be your number one priority in this life. It is not your health, your wealth, or even your education. It is God and God alone. There was a time that we as a race of people put more of an emphasis on the spiritual life than we do now. Today, however, we place more of an emphasis on the body and material things and money. And we wonder why we have the murder, mayhem, and madness in our community. Young man, you can be a part of turning things around for your people, but you must put God first and make your spiritual life priority number one. Jesus also said, "For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?" Mark chapter 8, verse 36. Yours putting God first. Power thoughts. One with God is a majority. America has abandoned the strong woman of spirituality and is shaking up with the harlot of materialism. He who provides for his life but takes no care for eternity is wise for a moment but a fool forever. The greatest riches of our community are not material but moral. It is our duty to conserve our physical powers, our intellectual endowments, our spiritual ideas. Now that was a pretty powerful first letter. And what I get from this letter, and I've read this book 3 times, and what I get from this is, um, the most important thing in your life is God. No matter how far you go, how you jump, how deep you fall down a pit, how hurt you get, God is the most important thing in your life. And God is the main thing. That's why in the first letter, he tells us, keep the main thing, the main thing. The author of the book, Daniel White, he tells us to keep the main thing, the main thing. And the main thing is God. God is the main thing. God comes first. God comes before your family. God comes before you, pretty much. On a serious note, God comes first. Not even just that. Nowadays, I don't know if many of you guys know this, man, but in the year 2026, man, many people aren't spiritually awake. Many people aren't trying to talk about things spiritually or on a deep level that would make a person realize, like, oh man, that's not really important. Like, for example, like nowadays, many people, we find ourselves chasing materialism. You know what I'm saying? We trying to be successful. We trying to be rich. We trying to get to the money. We trying to do this and that. But most people, when they adopt that mindset, they won't even ask themselves why they want it or why. You know what I'm saying? What could they use it for? Could they positively impact the world? They only thinking about themselves and how the money can benefit them. You know what I'm saying? And they make that an important thing in their life. And I feel like that right there causes a person to not really know who they are. And that's why you should keep God as your number one priority, because your identity in Christ, you don't have to go. You'll realize that all of those things that you indulge in that give you this temporary feeling of satisfaction and pleasure, whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying, that gives you satisfaction and pleasure, those things aren't important. God is. So once you realize that, like, I feel like life, it kind of becomes a shock to you, but not more so a shock. Like it's like you kind of like prepare for it, like you unshaken. Like, I feel like many people who aren't spiritually awake, they can be shaken. You know what I'm saying? They can be shaken from the inside. Like, their inner self can be shaken. And what I mean by that is, say for example, the person whose identity isn't rooted in Christ, they probably really don't know themselves. So they'll probably if that person doesn't ever come to the realization that God is the most important thing in their life, they'll probably go throughout life, their whole life, doing things that, you know what I'm saying, ain't really right. Like, they just trying stuff. They don't know their real self. They lost. They're a lost person. Like, and it's many people like that today. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing is to keep the main thing. So I will leave that with you guys. Also, sorry y'all, I'm moving a little too fast. I have like a million things on my mind. Back to the power thoughts. One that really sat with me is he who provides for his life but takes no care for eternity is wise for a moment but a fool forever. That sticks with that. I want to leave that with you guys simply due to the fact that do not store your treasures on this earth. Don't think that anything on this earth is still going to be here after you die. Don't think that that big house you bought is going to be here, that car, that giant chain, all the money, just anything, bro. Like, it's all temporary, bro. Everything is temporary, bro. Even including our bodies, bro. It's temporary, bro. So don't store up your treasures here, or, you know what I'm saying, feel like you got to prove something to the world or the people, man. Store up your treasures in heaven, man. Work on your inner soul. Work on your inner court. Change your heart posture towards God and quit turning it towards, you know what I'm saying, the world. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. We ain't perfect, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Everybody knows that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We human beings, bro. We not perfect, bro. And whenever you sin, cause you gonna sin, bro. This journey, it's not easy, bro. It's full of suffering, sometimes agony, but all of that is meant to mold you. But I'm telling you, like, you gonna fall, bro. You gonna fall. This journey not easy. That's the part that many people leave out too as well. Like when it comes to building your personal relationship with God, man, it's not easy. So remember that as well. You know what I'm saying? You gonna fall, but when you fall, do not stay down. You have to get up. You have to get back up. That's something that has helped me throughout my whole life. I cannot lie to y'all. Like I'm not gonna get deep into it, but I have been through some crazy things, man. And the one thing that keep me going, like just keep me going, man, is the fact that I know, like, you know what I'm saying, I got God, man. I got God. And that when I tell myself that I got God, that right there tells me that I gotta keep getting up. And the more I keep getting up and getting up, the more I keep going. So I just keep going and going and going and going. And I'm not gonna stop, bro. Like, I'm not gonna stop. Like, I love, you know what I'm saying? I love God. God has helped me through so many things. He's not only just helped me, he's brought me a long way. He's molded me into a person that I wasn't a year ago, or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, or 4 years ago, or 5 years ago. So that right there, like, it holds value. And you'll see too as well, like, as you deepen your relationship with the Lord, like, you will see that you will see how much value you will start to value more of the things he do for you. You will start to think about it more, and it'll make you enjoy life. Like, man, you're gonna want to smile every day, man, because you know how good God is. You feel me? Now, again, you know what I'm saying? Walking with Christ and having a relationship with God, another reminder, you know what I'm saying? It's not easy, bro. It gets hard, bro. Like, some days, bro, you just gon', you know what I'm saying? But as long as you getting up, man, and not staying down. As long as you getting up, repenting, not staying down, constantly trying to get up every day to be more like Christ and change your heart. Keep turning your heart all the way towards Christ, you know what I'm saying? And thinking like Christ, you know what I'm saying? Adopting the Christ-like mindset as well. So, yes, bro. But yes, that's all for you guys today. I will possibly have another video uploaded tomorrow. I really do enjoy doing this to you guys. And again, I don't want to do this for like gains and likes and all that. I don't really care for the clout. Like, I just want you guys to genuinely be motivated. I want to build a community where we can all genuinely uplift each other and push each other to go far and accomplish great things. You know what I'm saying? Because we can do that, bro, if we just unite. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, that's it for today. Again, I will have another upload tomorrow. If I don't have a topic to speak on, we will be moving right on into letter 2 of Letters to Young Black Men, by Daniel White. I think I don't even know. In the intro, I think I said I didn't know the author's name. I probably was just like, my mind just in the moment. I don't know. But yeah, very great book. And I will hope to keep reading it with you guys. And that is all for today. So yeah.